Hey everyone, the new season of The Rings of Power is here, and if you're feeling a little fuzzy on what happened in Season 1, don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's recap each episode. Episode 1 sets the stage with Galadriel, our fearless warrior elf, who is on a relentless quest to hunt down Sauron. And let's be honest, she's taking never give up to a whole new level. After losing her brother, she's determined to find the Dark Lord, even if it means venturing into the freezing north, where orcs are having their own little winter getaway. Meanwhile, down south we meet Arendir, the most stoic elf with the best jawline, who's keeping an eye on the humans who aren't exactly known for playing nice with elves. Bronwyn, the local healer, teams up with Arendir, and let's just say there's a lot more than healing potions brewing between these two. Also, we see first hobbits here. And Gandalf, is it you? In episode 2, things get stormy, literally. Galadriel, refusing to head back to the Elven homeland, ends up shipwrecked in the Sundering Seas and meets Halbrand, a mysterious guy with charm for days, but secrets even darker than Galadriel's eyeliner. Sparks fly, but not the romantic kind, more like, are you evil or just misunderstood vibes. Meanwhile, Arendir gets captured by orcs who've been busy remodeling the Southlands into their own twisted paradise. He's thrown into a pit with other captives, and it's basically the worst underground team-building exercise ever. And let's not forget our tiny adventurers, the Harfoots. These lovable hobbits are on the move, sneaking through Middle-earth with a whole vibe of stay out of trouble. But trouble finds them anyway when a mysterious stranger, who literally fell from the sky, lands right in their path. Is he good, bad, or just confused? Only time will tell, but Nori, the brave little Harfoot, is determined to figure it out. We take a detour to Numenor in episode 3. Think Atlantis, but with more drama. Galadriel is introduced to this stunning kingdom that's got everything. Big ships, bigger egos, and a whole lot of political tension. She tries to rally support against Sauron, but Numenor's leaders aren't exactly thrilled about getting dragged into ancient elf problems. Meanwhile, young Isildur, future king and part-time screw-up, is struggling with his duties. He just wants to sail off into the sunset, but family pressure is real, and he keeps getting caught between what he wants and what he's supposed to do. Episode 4 amps up the tension, as the Southlands are basically turning into an orc vacation spot. Bronwyn, proving she's more than just a healer, rallies the villagers for a stand against the growing threat. Arendir, freshly escaped from orc prison, shows up just in time to help out. And let's just say romance is in the air, even if that air is full of dust and danger. Over in Khazad-dûm, or Moria before it went all doom and gloom, Elrond is trying to rekindle his bromance with Prince Durin. They discover Mithril, the shiny metal that could save the elves, but let's just say Durin's dad isn't too keen on sharing this shiny prize. Episode 5 has us prepping for war.
5 ships and 500 men to aid your people and place a crown upon your...
Galadriel, now honorary drill sergeant, is whipping Numenor's soldiers into shape. Meanwhile, Halbrand's identity crisis deepens as he's torn between his past and the future Galadriel is pushing him towards. Spoiler, he's still super shady. And speaking of strange things, let's not forget the trio of eerie, white-robed figures who seem to be hot on the trail of the stranger who fell from the sky. Who are they? Cultists? Lost wizards? The Sauron fan club? We have no idea, but their silent stares and creepy demeanor tell us one thing. They're not here for a friendly chat. The Harfoots better watch their backs. And back in the Southlands, tensions reach a boiling point. The villagers have to decide, stand and fight or run and hide. Bronwyn and Arendir try to keep everyone together, but things are looking grim as the orcs close in. Episode 6 is all action, all the time. The orcs launch a full-scale attack on the village, and it's absolute chaos. Arendir proves that being a badass isn't just about having pointy ears as he takes on the orc leader one-on-one. Bronwyn, on the other hand, is proving that healers can be warriors too as she fights to protect her people. But just when it seems like all hope is lost, Galadriel and the Númenórean cavalry come charging in like a literal deus ex machina. They storm in at the last possible second, slicing through orcs and saving the villagers from certain doom. Galadriel's got the hero entrance nailed, and she reminds everyone why you never count out the elves. Halbrand also plays his part in the fight, earning the villagers' trust, but you can tell Galadriel's still watching him with one eyebrow raised. Is he really the hero they need, or just playing the long game? But hold on. Just when you think the day is saved, here comes the real kicker. In Episode 7, the Southlands undergo the ultimate transformation into Mordor. Yep, the land of lava, doom, and general nastiness is born, and our heroes are forced to face the new reality of a world changed forever. Galadriel finally gets Halbrand to spill some of his secrets, and let's just say they're not good. Meanwhile, over in Numenor, Queen Regent Muriel is dealing with her own problems as darkness looms, and the once great island faces an uncertain future. And let's not forget our lovable Harfoots, who are on their own treacherous journey through Middle-earth. Things go from bad to worse when they meet these witches. The stranger, still trying to figure out his own powers, steps up to help. But his efforts to protect the Harfoots only raise more questions. Is he a friend or a ticking time bomb? Finally, in Episode 8, everything comes to a dramatic conclusion. Galadriel confronts Halbrand, and the truth is finally out. He's not just a charming rogue. He's the Dark Lord himself, Sauron in disguise. The big reveal we all saw coming, but it still packs a punch. Meanwhile, the Harfoots are having their own magical moment. After all the wandering and struggles, the stranger finally reveals a bit more about who he really is. Though the white-robed mystics initially mistake him for Sauron, he banishes them and embraces his true nature. He's not a villain, but a wizard, most likely one of the Astari. Gandalf? Maybe. Or another early wizard sent to Middle-earth. One thing's for sure, he's on the side of good. And he's off on a journey with Nori, the bravest little Harfoot of them all. And while all this drama unfolds, Celebrimbor, the legendary elven smith, finally crafts the 3 elven rings of power under Galadriel's watchful eye. These rings are meant to protect the elves, but with Sauron now revealed, their true purpose and fate hang in the balance. It's the perfect setup for what's to come: alliances, betrayals, and a lot more magic. The season ends with Sauron heading towards Mount Doom, looking every bit the villain ready to reclaim his dark throne. Middle-earth's future has never looked more uncertain, and the War of Power is only just beginning.